Welcome to Melodic Turnarounds Part 2. I'm going to pick up right where we left off with the blues scale. Um, so we're starting these examples on beat 1, but you can obviously start the lines from any beat you want, and you really should try to vary the phrasing. But I think for just ease of reading and just makes things easier to translate, that we're starting many of these lines on beat 1. So we're going to start off with the blues scale, which is it's the C blues scale, but we're not starting from the root in this case. We're going to start from the flat 7. So the line is, okay? So you've got those repeated notes, and then it changed, and then the repeated note comes again. Now, one of the nice things is that keeps us from descending too quickly because we're getting down pretty low, and it's hard to harmonize these chords sometimes when the melody notes get, say, on the 4th string and the 5th string and stuff like that. So we'll get a little bit more into that in a second. But so again, let me reiterate the approach that we did in part 1. We started with bass and melody. All right. Now, with the sort of Lenny Breau approach that we talked about last time, which is with thirds and sevenths below, we can go. Again, we've got, what I'll do is I'm going to put the 3rd and 7th on the 5th and 4th strings, which is E and B flat, frets 7 and 8. I'm going to put it on the and, so I'm going to go, okay, and then for this, for the 6th chord, I'm going to put the C sharp and G on the and of 3. So again, from the beginning, it's going to go. And then we've got the flat 5 and the sharp 9. So that is a spicy chord. You know, we have I believe, almost all of the notes, the altered notes at our disposal. We don't have a B flat. So if we added a B flat, it would go. But we're going to a B flat, so we don't want to do that probably. So go. Or, and then I'm going to hit the B flat, and then the chord punctuation on the and. So that's something new. I don't think we did as much in the first part, is put those punctuations in those interesting places. And then we're getting down really low. So we got 2 Fs. I'll probably put a C flat below it, possibly an A flat below it too. Or if you have a 7-string guitar, you can put the D flat below it. And then either end, that last note C, you could put a G below it. So you get this sound like a G below it, or you could put the E below it. You go a 3rd, the open E. It's kind of nice, you know, if you're holding it really short. Example number 19, just the melody is going to go. Now, I like this one. It's a 5-note melodic grouping. So you're going to get an over the bar line type of phrasing because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 eighth notes. So we're doing something a little new here that we didn't do in the first part with the 5-note groupings. And now I'm going to try with the bass. I'm going to play the bass and the melody in counterpoint. Get the open strings. Okay. Whenever possible, get the open string. Here's another one. You can get the open G. If it makes it easier for you. But also fretting them is good because, like with a 7-string guitar, you can get the low G there, so you can go, you get access to a lower note.